Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to my channel once again. This video is about Quality Assurance Program for Emergency Department. COP.2-i. Objective Element COP.2-i states that the organization should implement a quality assurance program, but actually the initiative for this should come from the emergency department. This video outlines the salient NABH requirements that you should consider while planning the quality assurance program of the emergency department. These are only guidelines, you may or may not agree with me. But this video will help you to prepare your own QA program. You should consider at least the following for preparing the QA program. Requirements of the key performance indicators, requirements of COP2, requirements of COP3. By including these in your QA program, you will be able to maintain the quality requirements of NABH. I have identified 9 key factors that should be included in your department's QA program. Apart from these, you can also include other parameters which you feel are very important. Key Factor 1. This is a key performance indicator. PSQ3A. Return to the emergency department within 72 hours with similar presenting complaints. There may be quite a few reasons for this. Maybe the treatment during the first visit was not appropriate, or maybe the patient has developed some other complications after going back home. Such return visits should be investigated to find out the root cause and, wherever applicable, suitable actions should be taken. The findings of the root cause should be documented properly. Key Factor 2. This is a key performance indicator. PSQ3B. Hand hygiene compliance rate. Since hands are the main source of infection, so it is important to monitor this. It is usually the responsibility of the infection control department to ensure that hand hygiene protocol is adhered to. Key Factor 3. This is a key performance indicator. PSQ4D. Percentage of near misses. It is important to monitor near-miss incidents because a near miss is a good indication. It means that your quality checks and balances are strong, that is why the error was detected before it actually took place. Such near-miss incidents should be investigated, to ensure that they are not repeated. If required, you may have to make changes to your existing processes to strengthen them further. Key Factor 4. This is a key performance indicator. PSQ3D. Compliance rate to medication prescription in capitals. NABH demands that the doctors should write all prescriptions in capital letters, to prevent misinterpretation by the person reading the prescription. It is mandatory to monitor this requirement. Otherwise it may lead to medication administration error by the nurse, or dispensing error by the pharmacist. I have given these 3 key performance indicators, because if you will include these in your QA program, you will be able to ensure that the mandatory KPIs requirements are complied with. The rest of the key factors in this video are objective elements. Key Factor 5. This is an objective element. COP.2-i. Initiation of appropriate care is guided by a system of triage. This is a mandatory requirement, whereby you should have a well-planned protocol for attending to patients as per their severity of medical conditions. You should have a written guideline on which medical conditions demand immediate attention. What types of medical conditions should be attended to within 5 minutes? What types of medical conditions can be kept waiting for 10 minutes, and so on. Key Factor 6. This is an objective element. COP3C. The ambulance is fit for purpose and is appropriately equipped. This is self-explanatory. The ambulances should not only be appropriately and adequately equipped, but should also be kept in proper running condition all the time. The legal documents of the ambulances should always be kept updated. Key Factor 7. This is an objective element. COP3D. The ambulance is operated by trained personnel. The ambulance driver and other ambulance attendants should be well trained in basic life support. Key Factor 8. This is an objective element. COP.2-i. The ambulance is checked daily. Read this with reference to COP.2-i, whereby the ambulance is required to be appropriately equipped. Your department should have a daily checklist of all the ambulance equipment and other medical devices. It is the responsibility of the nurse to tally the contents of the ambulance with the contents of the daily checklist, and ensure that the ambulance is kept fully stocked always. Key Factor 9. This is an objective element. COP.2-i. A mechanism is in place to ensure that emergency medications are available in the ambulance. Your department should have a daily checklist of ambulance emergency medications. It is the responsibility of the nurse to tally the contents of the ambulance with the contents of the daily checklist, and ensure that all the required emergency medications are always available in the ambulance. Along with these 9 key factors, I have given 2 more additional factors of your department. 1. The emergency crash cart, the medicine crash cart, and the dressing trolley are always fully stocked. 2. The emergency staff are well trained in discharge of their duties. Your department should have separate daily checklists for emergency crash cart, medicine crash cart, and dressing trolley. The nurse should tally the contents of the crash carts and the trolley with the contents of the checklists on a daily basis, and ensure that they are well stocked all the time. All the emergency department staff should be well trained in discharge of their duties. The doctors attending to emergency patients and the senior nurses should be fully aware of ACLS and CPR. All the other emergency staff, ambulance drivers and ambulance attendants should be trained in BLS. If you have liked the information that I have shared with you, then please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching till the end. Have a great day.